Jiddy Vardy, Chapter 2. Shouts and curses punctuated other unidentifiable noises. Maria grabbed Gregory's arm. What do we do? Keep quiet and pray. What about the baby? She's still hungry. What if she cries out? Gregory looked again at the door. She's bound to fall asleep, he said. Stay here, lock the door after me, and don't make a sound. He tried to disentangle himself from Maria's insistent grasp, but footsteps outside the door made them freeze. Don't you dare leave me and Gianna, she said, as the door opened. Well, well, what have we here? Standing in the open doorway, a tall man with a triangular hat and a black and grey ragged jacket pointed a pistol directly at them. I think I've caught me a pair of lovebirds, he said. And I'd like to see if these lovebirds can swim. A gentleman does not enter a lady's cabin, Gregory said. I must ask you to leave. There's no treasure for you here, Maria said. Go away. Looking around the room, the tall man walked into the cabin, and Maria's heart sank. A man like that had no sensibility about what was right and correct. He was a savage. Men like that ate babies for supper or offered them to the moon. She'd heard about them. They were evil, but there was no way she would let a monster like that know she was afraid. Gregory's jacket lay where he'd left it on the bedside chair, and his pistol gleamed beneath it. Cold air breathed through the open doorway, and Maria shivered. The man laughed, a filthy sound of grime and soot. I have this effect on ladies, he said. Get out, Gregory said. Leave Signorina Vardarelli alone and take what you want from elsewhere on the ship. The silence in the room threatened like thunder. Above, boots stamped, crashes and shouts ran out, but none of them moved. It was as if they were waiting for the baby to cry. Maria's stomach clenched and a fine sweat beaded her skin. The damp patches on her gown began to soak through again as her gorged breast filled to bursting. She felt completely naked. She couldn't wait. Grabbing Gregory's jacket, she scooped up the pistol. The pirate prodded her pile of discarded clothes with his boot. Do you want to put on these as well, he said. The pile of cloth was almost unrecognisable as a dress. The white petticoats stained with brown patches looked like they belonged in a farmyard. No, thank you, she said, sliding her arms into Gregory's jacket and hiding the pistol beneath her. Captain Pinkney, we're almost done up here. Do you need a hand? A voice from the corridor sounded close. You know my name now, the pirate said, his pockmarked face tinged purple. And you know mine, Maria said. Now please leave us. Maria, Gregory said, may I give the man your jewellery? You'll go then, won't you? She looked at Gregory. They are all I have, she said. I will have nothing coming to England without them. Gregory held out his hand to the captain. The fair trade-off between gentlemen? Take them, then. Maria gestured to the trunk near the bed. Her heart beat fast. The baby wouldn't stay quiet for much longer. She didn't know she could keep quiet herself. Gregory raised the trunk's lid and revealed her best silk dress and a gold box intricately carved with the initials M.V. The captain merely glanced at them. I thought pirates loved treasure, Maria said. Please take them and leave us alone. Gregory's hand shook as he rattled the key and clicked the box open. Here, he held it out. With one swipe, Captain Pinkney knocked the box from Gregory's hands and it crashed to the floor, spilling emeralds, rubies and diamonds. No! Maria tumbled off the bed and sat at Gregory's feet, gathering the jewels together. Gregory squatted down to help her, while another man, thin and scrawny with trails of sandy hair, appeared in the doorway. What's happening with these two? He said. Captain Pinkney didn't answer at first, but raising his pistol addressed Gregory. Move, he said. We want everyone on deck. Maria pointed to the pile of soiled clothing. You want to know why I don't want to put these clothes on? It's because my baby was stillborn, she said. May God have mercy on your souls if you touch me. Throw the young soul overboard, the captain ordered, and say a prayer while you're at it. The sandy-haired man gathered up Maria's dress and hurried with the bundle as best he could from the room. Maria could barely contain from screaming in the silence as they waited for sounds on deck. You don't frighten me, said Gregory, breaking the tension. We are not leaving this cabin. It happened in a second. The captain punched Gregory in the stomach, sending him reeling backwards. Footsteps were coming back downstairs. Maria couldn't hold the milk in any longer. Take my jewels! Take them! She shouted. I didn't make myself clear, Signora Vardy, said the captain. We want more than your treasure. We want the entire ship.